Students, we will move to our next part of the lesson, that is dividing a whole number by a decimal number. Dividing a whole number by a decimal number. Okay, we will do some example related to this part. Right. 12 divided by 0.48. Here first value is a whole number, second value is a decimal number. Now we'll do using two methods. There are two methods. Here method 1, method 2. First we will try solve using method 1. Right. Now I will write this in vertical way as a fraction. 12 divide, this is the dividend and this is divisor, 0.48. Right. Right. Now I can remove these decimals, right? I can remove these decimals by multiplying it by 100. Right? So if I do something to the denominator of a fraction, right? I should do the same thing to the numerator. So I multiply by numerator also by 100. So I get 1200 here. Another one 4800. Here 2 decimal places 1 2. So you should keep 2 decimal places here. That means 1200 divided by 48. You can divide both values by 12. 48 divided by 12 4 here. When you divide 12 1 0 0, you get 100 over 4. Answer is 25. Okay. You can solve this problem by converting into fraction also. So how do we do that? You just keep 12 as it is. Then you can write this 0.48 as a fraction. So there are 2 decimal places. So you can write 48 over 100. Now division of fraction. Division whole number divided by a fraction. So what you have to take? You have to write 12, convert in on behalf of this division you should convert it to multiplication, then take the reciprocal of this part. So what is the reciprocal of 48 over 100? It is 100 over 48. Now we can simplify both values. You can divide by 12. 12 divided by 12, 1. 48 divided by 12, 4. 100 divided by 4. Answer is 25. You got the same answer from the both methods. So you can use any method to solve this type of problem. Okay. We will move to the next part. Divide decimal number by a decimal number. Right, dividing a decimal number by a decimal number. Here both numbers are decimal numbers. We can use two methods. Method 1, method 2. First we can convert them to fraction form, right? I will write this question 3774 3.74 divided by 1.1, right. So I can write this as a fraction 3.74, sorry. So there are two decimal places. I can divide two decimal places, remove these two decimal places by dividing 374 by 100. So 3.74 and 374 over 100 both are same. Here also 1.1, instead of this I can write 11 over 10. Right. Here 1.1 and 11 over 10 equal. Right. This is the decimal form. This is the fraction form. Now I can simplify 374 divided by 100. Here divide into fractions. So what you have to do, you have to make this as a multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So these two set off. When you divide 374 by 10, you get here only 1 0. So here only one decimal point. 37.4. No value here. 1 over 11. That means 37.4 divided by 11. Yes, using long division method, you can divide. 37.4 divided by 11. 11 into 3, 33. 4 remain. Then before taking this 4 to here, you should put this decimal point. Then I take this 4, 11 into 4, 44. Remainder 0. So answer is 3.4. Okay. We'll move to the other method. 3.74 divide by 1.1. I will write in other way. 3.74 divide by 1.1. Now I can't divide this value by a decimal number. Therefore, I multiply. I want to remove this decimal in the denominator. So when you divide in any value, decimal value or whole value by a decimal number, what you have to do, you have to remove this decimal. So how do I remove this decimal? You should multiply it by 10. If you multiply denominator by 10, you should do the same thing to the numerator. So here I get 3740. There are two decimal places, so I put two decimal places here. Answer is 37.4. Here 11 into 10. 11 into 10, 110. There is only one decimal place, so I put one decimal place here. Now I need to divide 37.4 by 11. So using long division method, I will divide 37.4 by 11. So 3, 33, here 4 into 11, 44. Answer is 3.4. So what we did, first we remove the decimals in the denominator. When I multiply, for that I multiply denominator by 10, but if we do something to the denominator of a fraction, I should do the same thing to the numerator. Therefore, I multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. Then you know how to multiply decimal value by 10. This decimal point move one decimal point to right hand side. This one also shift to one decimal place to right hand side. So I got 37.4 divided by 11. So I using long division method. I divide 37.4 by 11. So I got here 11 into 3, 33, 4 remains. So just put decimal place. After that I took this 4. After that only you can take this 4, right? After, first you should put the decimal point here. Then 44, there are 4 11s in 44, remain the 0. So answer is 3.4. I think you understood the both whole number and decimal number by dividing by a decimal number. Right. Thank you.